Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about type 1 diabetes mellitus. Type 1 diabetes mellitus is the most common type of diabetes mellitus in children. Here the criteria for diagnosis the type 1 diabetes mellitus in children is there are symptoms of diabetes mellitus with fasting blood sugar levels more than 126 milligram per deciliter, or random blood sugar levels should be more than or equal to 200 milligram per deciliter, or even postprandial should be more than 200 milligram per deciliter, or if HbA1c is more than 6.5. Along with symptoms, if there is any of these, then we can diagnose it as diabetes mellitus. Then the dose of glucose for doing OGTT is for OGTT in children we give 1.75 grams per kg of body weight, and we can give maximum up to 75 grams. Now, if you see the treatment of choice for type 1 diabetes mellitus is we can give insulin. The dose of insulin is given in prepubertal children. We can give insulin in the dose of 0.6 to 0.8 units per kg per day, and in pubertal children you can give the insulin in the dosage of 1 to 1.5 units, 1 to 1.2 units per kg per day. Then if you see the examples of the insulin, we have rapid acting insulin. In rapid acting insulin, this includes Lispro and Aspart. Then you have short acting insulin, which is the regular insulin. Then we have intermediate acting insulin, which is the NPH insulin. Then we have long acting insulin, which is glargine, Detimer and D-Glutec. Then we have two regimens for insulin, for giving insulin. One, we have basic bolus regimen. In basic bolus regimen, we give insulin in a bolus which contains 40 to 50% of long acting insulin, and also you give it in one bolus, and along with it we give 50 to 60% of rapid acting insulin. This rapid acting insulin is given in 2 to 3 divided doses. That is basic bolus regimen. That is one of the regimen. Then if you see the second regimen, this is called as mixed split regimen. In mixed split regimen, here you give it in the dosage of 2/3 is given before breakfast. Before breakfast you give 2/3, and you give 1/3 is given after breakfast. So in this 2/3, again 2/3 which is given in breakfast and 1/3 which is given after breakfast. Among all these, again 2/3 will be intermediate acting insulin, plus 1/3 will be short acting insulin. So this is split regimen, where you split 2/3 of the dose in breakfast and 1/3 of the dose after dinner you will split it. So these are the two regimens of insulin. Then the screening of complications of insulin. See, the patient can have complications of insulin, especially like nephropathy, or complications of diabetes mellitus like nephropathy, cardiopathy, retinopathy if you see, and peripheral neuropathy. All these can occur. Screening for these complications should be started after 5 years of diagnosis in prepubertal children, and if it is a pubertal children, then you should start it after 2 years of diagnosis in pubertal children. So this is about the diabetes mellitus. Thank you for watching.